Well, good morning and welcome back to another video. It's a beautiful sunny day on the Sunday morning. Yesterday I went out on a scouting mission and discovered that the lakes, I checked 4 of them, are better than what I expected. So, of course, today I'm heading out, starting on one lake, possibly going to another, maybe a third, depending on how things go. With these extended daylight hours, I can, fish longer. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be traveling 28 kilometers today from town on the OFSC trails. I'm going to connect with L109 first, eventually turning on to the top A for a short distance, then turning south onto A106C, where I'll cross Highway 11 and eventually connect with L103, where I'm going to land at my destination, which is Froude Lake. I'm going to be targeting rainbow trout today, so stay tuned, and next time you'll see me, I'll be on the lake. Well, as you can see, we've made it to the lake. I'm going to drill a few holes, kind of see where I am. I'm looking for 8 to 10 feet of water. And once we're set up, well, we'll see what we can do. I was here yesterday. Obviously, I've packed the area a little bit. We'll get the Livescope down, do a bit of scouting, and then get our lines going and fish here for a bit, see how things go. I could make a move to another nearby lake, but we'll see. We'll see. Everything's on the table for today. It's a beautiful day. It's a little windy. It's a south wind. I don't know if I'll pop up the shelter. I might pop it up just for the ease of filming, no glare and whatnot. So we'll see. I have received a few inquiries about my setup. So obviously I've got a 2021 Skidoo Skandic WT with the 900 Ace engine. I got the chainsaw mount because I'm also a trapper, so you never know when that might come in handy. My ion auger I've got mounted on this homemade mount, which connects with these link brackets. So very easy to put on and take off. Took me a little bit of tinkering to get it to work, but I love it. It's almost, as you can see, in line with the sled for the width. So when I get into narrow trails, I don't have to worry about catching it. I see some guys with the auger mounted horizontally perpendicular to the sled. And I'm always worried some narrow trails, you know, you could catch it. Some have it mounted on the back, some mounted on the front of the sled. Obviously this 135 liter link cargo box has my minnows, a few other accessories, and then always my trusty Garmin GPS to get me to a lot of my lakes. So that's my setup. I love it. Perfect trapper's sled and all of my other outdoor activities. We'll start with this and see if we can get through without the extension. There's one layer, there's a second layer, third layer. Wow, I did not expect that. All right, good. So we got 3 layers of ice here. That's going to be tricky to clean the hole. Wow, 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 wow. Very surprised by that. Here's what we got for those of you wondering what Northern Ontario lakes are looking like. So I've got this aluminum bump board. It's 36 inches. Came from Roxfin. And what I figured out here is we've got about 29 inches of ice total, but it's not 29 because I got a 10-inch layer, then I got a 6-inch gap, then I got a 4-inch layer, and then I've got another 3-4-inch gap, and then the rest of it, the top layer is only about 1.5 inches, maybe 2. But with this snow that's compressed, it's keeping everything above. So that's where we're at. So the nice thing about the Arclab hole is I'm gonna take out this 12-inch extension, which I bought separately. And I'm gonna put in the 18-inch extension, which came with the assembly. There we go. So now we're gonna be deep enough. Now, oh, wrong one. If I was in a boat, I would adjust my install depth to this, which would be about 2.5 feet, so that I know what the depth is from the top of the water. For ice fishing application, I don't really care about what the top of the depth is to the top of the water. I want to know what the depth is below the ice. So I'm going to set the install depth to 0, and that'll work. Setting up this JawJacker with the jigging base. Okay, we're on bottom now. Lift that up a couple feet. Get her jigging. Okay, we are set up. Oof, it's hard to see. I can see though. Okay, got these Arclab Wingman flip shelves, which comes one for both sides in the pack. These things are pretty cool. You just shove it into there with a little bit of needs a little bit of force. There. There. Little shelf. Now, not an armrest, so I have to be mindful of that. Well, it's just past 2 p.m. A little later than I expected, honestly, but it's all good. It's light out till 8 p.m., so I could stay here for the next 6 hours. I could also fish here for 3 hours and then pack her up and go to another lake. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick it out here. So I did catch a nice rainbow trout on this lake last year, and I'll link that video in the description. That was before I started editing videos for YouTube. I've had a YouTube account for 15 or so years, but I was essentially just putting clip, and the account was inactive for like 13 years. And 2 years ago, I fooled around with a little bit of filming with my cell phone, and I posted that. It was an unedited video with terrible audio because it was windy, and that's when I kind of first got the taste for this. And then between Christmas and New Year's this year, I was out on another stock trout lake, and I started just taking videos with the intent of creating reels for Instagram. And when I started dabbling with free editing software, I'm like, oh, I think I can make something out of this. So that's when I edited my first video. I do follow a lot of YouTube anglers, so every time I watch a video, I'm getting new ideas for how I can do things, so that it's not the same as everyone else. But I do owe a lot of credit to those guys, though. Some of them are Canadian, some of them are American, all kinds of different content. So the story of this Otter flip over, I bought it from my sister with the intent of using it when I leave directly from town, which I did today. And I wasn't sure, because I've got pop-up hub shelters. I've got the resort, Otter Resort, Otter Lodge. The resort, it was a new addition this year. I bought it for ice camping. I've had the lodge for 3 years, and that's been great too. But it was a little tight for ice camping, so I bought the Otter Resort, which I only ice camped once this year, and that was a disaster. But oh, here's a trout. Oh, come on, you want it? Come on, we can't go far here. That's good. There's trout around. Oh, no, it's not a trout. That's plankton or something there. Oh, here it comes. It wants it. Oh, it turned. Come on, baby. You want it. Yep, no. Come on, trout. Maybe down in the mud a little bit here. I'm watching the JawJacker. The nice one I caught that I referenced earlier, that I caught last year, was on the 3mm tungsten. And like I said, I linked the video in the description below. If you go watch that, I made the critical mistake of grabbing the line to lift it out of the water, and it was a decent sized trout. It was and still is my personal best. It was 21.5 inches. I'm guessing it was probably 3-4 pounds, but I didn't weigh it, obviously. And anyways, it straightened that tiny little hook on the tungsten, and the fish was flopping around in the hole. I was lucky enough to scoop it out, and yeah, as you'll see in my reaction there, I was pretty excited. And I had the camera set up, or my cell phone, because that's all I'm using here. But oh, here comes one. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, 2 of them. Yes, we're on. Oh. Oh yeah, it's on. No, it come off. Damn it. Oh yes, action. Oh, excitement. That was fighting pretty good. That was a good size one, I think. So I've got it's the Marcum. The underwater camera is a Marcum Pursuit SD Plus. Great little camera. I've seen some negative reviews with problems with battery and so on and so forth, and cameras leaking, and so I've had mine for just about a year now, and it's been great. I haven't had any issues with it. I've captured quite a bit of underwater footage. I do plan on getting the HD model. And like I said, I've had great luck with this one. I've got no worries about getting another Marcum. And looking at the tiny screen, it looks very good. So the nice thing about these portable Marcum cameras is they have screen recording capability. You just throw in the micro SD card and you hit record. You can take stills or you can take videos. And I've got it set to record in 10-minute increments. So when you get to editing, I scan through them quickly, delete, the 10 minutes that has nothing, and then I retain the ones with fish, and then it's a little bit of a process to sync it with the audio from the other cameras, but so yeah, it's very, very good. And it also comes with an HDMI output adapter. And on a few occasions, I've brought the complete setup with the TV and the whole bit, and that's good. The not the problem, but what I'm finding is when you blow up the screen to, say, on a 32-inch TV, the picture is very grainy, right? Because it's standard definition, which that's to be expected. Same thing if I'm editing a YouTube video, throw in the underwater footage, and then I watch it on my 55-inch TV in the living room. It's good, but it could be a lot better. So an HD camera is definitely on the wish list, and I will get one. All right, Jacker just went off here. Looks like we're on. There's ice. Break the ice on the Drench. Not very big. Oh, maybe get this out of the way. All right, this is good. I missed that one earlier. The Drench, I love this rod. This is the perfect rod for this. Still haven't seen my leader. Taking my time here. Hopefully I'm in the picture, but let's see, I guess, eh? There's my leader. It's a nice one. Oh, it's upside down now. Come on. I don't want to make that mistake again. Can I grab it by the tail? Nope. I'm gonna let it go down and then come back up. Nope, it's going in the wrong way. It's definitely a nice one. This is just a 6-pound leader, so what am I gonna do here? It's kind of chilling. I wonder if I can grab it with this. Will this give me enough grip to hold on to it? Yes! Whoa, 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 whoa. Ha! Striker. Oh boy, he swallowed it. Oh my god, this is a beauty. Get the forceps out. Right in the roof of the mouth. Okay. Look at this thing, guys. Look at this tank. Holy. That's another nice one. I want to get it back quick measurement. Got a quick measurement here. Wet the scale. Okay, come here. 21 1/4. Okay. Holy moly, that's a beauty. Another quick look here. Now it's going back. And there he goes. Swimming away, or is it? Come on. Not swimming away yet, but it will. I didn't have it out very long. Ooh, that's cold on the hands, man. Oh yeah, it's kicking. Come on. Kick. Oh yeah, there it goes. Woohoo! All right. Well, as you can see behind me here, I'm all loaded up. I fished for about maybe 3.5 hours. I saw a few on camera. I missed one in the shelter, and then I ended up getting a nice one on the JawJacker. All in all, it was a great afternoon, and stay tuned for the next one, because if these conditions stay as good as they are, which kind of doubtful, I will be out more. I do hope to get out for some tip-up pike fishing. I have yet to get any walleye this winter, so that's also on the to-do list. So anyways, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.